Pretty similar to last week. Yesterday was a day off, but at the same time everybody was in and everybody did something small, whether it was on the court, in the weight room, whatever the case may be, training room. And then today will be harder, and then tomorrow will be light. Ready for Thursday night.
These been a good effect for you guys the last couple of weeks. A lot of open practice time and just a chance to get things down better.
I think Steve, and similarly, the ability to take a day to rest. I think that those are just as important, if not more important. Last week's practice on, I believe it was Wednesday, was really good, and I thought that kind of spurred us through that week, and hopefully, we can have a practice like that today.
How is Jalen feeling?
Jalen's feeling better. He's going to go through practice. I have not been given or been told that there's any restrictions on his practice. So he went through a hard workout yesterday and felt fine today. So should be ready to go.
If he can come back on Thursday, what does that mean for rotations?
Yeah, we'll figure that out when we get there. I think that obviously, I don't know if he'll be under a restriction or not. I haven't gotten into any of those questions with our training staff.
Not getting caught up in the fact that it's the starting group. What have Marcus Smart and Morris meant for that unit?
Well, I think, obviously, first of all, that group has played well together, except against Minnesota. -10 during that stretch, during that game. So, we have to play well as a team. And whoever's on the court at one time, it's not on one guy, it's on all of us to play better as a team. So I'm not going to overreact to that stretch, just like we wouldn't overreact to a really good one in one game. But those guys have brought us good versatility like they would in any lineup.
After winning 3 games in a row, good wins tonight.
We have a long way to go. I think that we've done more good things recently. Obviously, a lot of the questions that we've all talked about and answered on the offensive end of the floor, but that's really a function of the first 7 games being really poor. Since then we've been better, and in the last couple of weeks we've been better. But we still have a long way to go on that end, and then defensively I just think we've got to really clean up some things that are just habits. And I go game to game, and I feel a little bit better about us week to week, but we still have a long way to go.
What are defensive habits that you're seeing that
we have to be in the right spot every single time?
How helpful?
We're not close.
How helpful are these few days in practices to getting back to those habits?
Well, I think that's what practice is for. That's what film is for, and we just have to get better.
Do you think about roles? With regards to starting, get an idea of guys settling in the role.
Well, I think the biggest thing is I think the question you're referring to may be more about when you play or your minutes. For us, the roles, there are shared roles that everybody has on the team has. That is soar with your strengths on offense and defensively. You're expected to do everything you can to defend at a high level. Obviously, how you play and the minutes that you get and who you play with can all factor into that. But we want guys really focused on what they can control when they're in the game, rather than focused on who they're going to get in the game. Is that good? Got it?
You've got phone calls to make.